Hey, wow. You guys hopped on fast. Okay, let me get all this together. Wow. Cool. Amazing. Oh, gosh. I've got my cup of coffee. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, let's plug into while we're at it. We don't have to worry about plugs. Whoa. All right. Won't get unplugged. Saturday night. Hey, everybody. We got this, man. It's crash, then Declass. It's happening. Finally. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about is it really happening or not. Right? I mean, everyone agrees on that. There are the bail-ins, the recent, yeah, everything's going to come out now, man. I mean, it's going to be Declass. They're talking about Wednesday, all the films, all the videos. I mean, nothing can stop what's coming now. It's done. All beginnings are hard. That's a something I saw on one of the Intel sources. Said it's also a Hasidic saying that all beginnings are hard. So we went through a like a multi-year beginning, and yeah, it was hard, but we made it. Now we're going to a totally different phase of this struggle, of this conflict. And yeah, Skywalker coffee today. Yeah, his coffee is really good, man. I mean, he laid on me some serious amount of coffee, and I'm just like, I feel so secure that I have Brian's coffee in my refrigerator, and whatever comes, man, I can handle it. I got beans, I got rice, I got a few cans of tuna, and I got Brian's coffee. Liquidity crisis, yeah. Ripple Riddlers have a time machine, or are we living in a scripted reality? Yeah, get the popcorn, absolutely. I arranged my lighting a little bit differently. It looks better, right? I realized, if the lighting comes from the side, it won't be reflecting against the window, and then you'll be able to, because I really wanted people to be able to see, like, there's some cool stuff going on back there, and it just makes it kind of interesting, I think. It happens in Australia at the same time as you. Glad to catch it. Yeah. Victor Allen Hazelnut is good too. Logical, yeah. Logical Spock. Hey, Victor Allen Hazelnut is good too. Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Okay. Just on my Intel, I'm on Tyranny. It said, you asked for popcorn. Let's start here. And it's a picture. Let me just see this so I can see this. It's a picture of Lisa and Struck. Let's start here. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I just spent all this time making it small. Now I want to make it bigger. The details of how it plays out is irrelevant. That's exactly right. It's live now. Yeah. Have faith and believe. Time it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, now everyone can see why I was like so much about not getting into the details, because it's a movie, man. It's like getting into the script of a movie. I mean, it's just a movie. Saying that as of April, all money will be digital currency. Wow. 235. Yeah, 241. Baruch Hashem. I think the channel, I mean, I don't know when this channel is going to grow already. I mean, I want normies to find us. I think it's going to happen. We have sound, yeah. Don't freak out, by the way. My buddy Binay from Nepal is helping me he's working on the show more. We're working on a new thing. We're gonna do we'll announce it later, but we're trying to do something with Patreon, but I have to get more details. But we're gonna figure out a way that we can speak. Maybe it won't even be necessary. Maybe maybe the DS will just blow themselves up. I don't know. Great times ahead. Yeah. Yeah. It could be, it could get interesting. I think it's going to be, it's not going to be smooth sailing. I see my list of banks my bank was on that list. I've seen it on Telegram, right? The Punisher, right? It was so cool. Yeah. I mean, it's coming. Hey, Tanya, honey. You're going to break big. Let's hope, man. Because I'm tired of worrying about whether or not I'm taken down this week or where my videos are. I mean, I lost thousands of videos. I think they should give it back to me. But anyway, if they don't give it back, they will eventually. But I mean, in the meantime, yeah, let's blow this place up, man. Let's get some peeps. They're going to be wanting to know what's going on, man. We got the real deal. Suddenly, maybe that's the whole idea of what is about to take place right now. Am I only hearing this in one ear? Hello? I'm not hearing it in this ear. That's funny. Let me just see if everything is okay. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe the balance is out. Let's see. Balance. No, that's the other channel. Is this the balance? Let's see. Balance. I'm only hearing in one ear. That's okay. I'm good. I'm good with that. Let's see if this works. No, that just turns it down. Okay, whatever. But silver linings are pretty good too. Yeah. So all of a sudden, we're going to go. The details will help place it right. All of a sudden, we're going to go from like those crazy dudes, man, and all of a sudden it's kind of like, well, maybe they weren't so crazy after all. Let's find out what they. It's louder now. Yeah, sounds great. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Wait a minute. Let me try this. Hello, check. Yeah, that puts it in one ear. That's no ear, and that's okay. That should be better. But let me get rid of this. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, all these fun things. Um, take all your money out. I don't think you need to. I really don't think so. I mean, I think that I remember reading them saying, "Do not worry about the money that's in the bank because they'll just roll it over into quantum money. They'll just roll it right over into a gold silverback currency." So I don't know. I mean, I know I have friends, close friends who ran to the bank already, but I'm just like, well, first of all, I don't have any money in the bank, so I don't have to worry. But people who have money in the bank, I think it's safe there. I think the issue is going to be old cash, like, and that's how they're going to trap the bad boys, because the bad boys are going to come in with all their truckloads of the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, with all their old cash, and they're going to be like, sorry man, that cash is no good, before 2017 perhaps. QFS mirrors, yeah, current accounts. I think so. I don't see issues like that. It felt it coming. Yeah. I mean, listen, if you did get cash, I don't think that's going to be bad either. But I don't have to worry. But I don't know. I don't know. I just think that they have everything covered. I mean, this is part of, from what I understand, this is part of the game, that we're going to have this crash, but everything's going to be rolled over into U.S. notes. For fixing my car, is coming worth of cash and keep it on hand. Yeah. Julie, I love your soap, man. And you know what I think we're going to do, because my buddy Binay in Nepal, I had a nice conversation with him, and we're trying to shift things around a little bit. So we're going to be putting more things on Patreon, but he wants to cut down on the show more. Gosh, what did he really cut it down? I have to check. I have to check, but so Julie, so what we'll do periodically, we'll just put we'll pin your website, your Gmail address, or whatever it is you want to use, because I love the foam soap she makes, man. I got to get some more of that. I'm afraid I'll run out. It's so good. Makes washing your hands so much fun. It comes out foamy and it smells nice. I want to invest in some XOP. Can I contact you through email? You could. I may not be the best, but yeah, yeah, sure, no problem. I mean, you know, um, yeah, okay, fine. I'll try. I'll try my best. Maybe once I get this Patreon thing going, if that actually works out, I'll do some things on investing. Hotmail, okay. I'll try to look for it. Just put a thing like, say, Julie. Just put Julie in the subject line. I'm sure the whiteheads aren't going to let us lose our money. Right. No, it's all been tracked. I'm sure it's all under control right now. Hey, Chrome Dragon Bastion. Yeah, I don't think she'll worry. Through Uphold. Yeah, Julie, if you can get Uphold, yeah, and XLM through Lobster. That's pretty good, solid advice. See, I'm in New York, so I can't get any of those things. I can't get Uphold, and even Lobster is problematic in New York. I have to like transfer things from Coinbase. It's a pain in the neck. But you're free, Julie, and but I don't I don't know. Yeah, listen, the prices are good right now. I mean, XLM is like barely 8 cents. I mean, it's a very good very good time, I think, to buy. If I had a bunch of cash, man, I would definitely, yeah, I would think about buying some XLM. I just bought some Algorand, like $100 worth of Algorand. That's another one that's going to be used, and it was down to like 19 cents, which I remember buying Algorand for like $1.40 last year. So I mean, 19 cents for Algorand, and plus it pays interest. I don't think you need to take your money out, Carol. I mean, don't go by me. I'm not an investment person, but I think you don't trust the banks. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, okay, let me just tell you what I would do if it's of any relevance at all. I have a Coinbase account, so I can switch things from the bank to Coinbase. So I'm if you have a situation like that, I would think that you could quickly transfer all your cash into XLM or Algorand, or what are the other ones that you can get? XRP, I guess, if you're not well, XRP, yeah, XRP, you have to go to Uphold. But anyway, there are ways to do it, but I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. But I don't have that much. I don't have that much extra money, so silver would be a good. Yeah, silver's a good buy right now. Also, yeah, absolutely. Online banks, yeah, I also do. I have 14 ounces of silver coins. Yeah, you're going to be fine, Julie. I don't think this is a time to really panic or like try to shift things around. But this is a time. Just follow the regular advice. Silver, gold, XLM, XRP if you can get it, Algorand. What else? XDC if you can get it. I'm not sure about quant. I've heard quant. I sold my quant because I wasn't totally sure about it. But yeah, silver and a little bit of gold. Whatever you can get, man. I mean, just a few pieces is good. I would, I would definitely hold the physical. I wouldn't buy any kind of like contracts. But I think XLM is going to be at 8 cents, man. You can't beat that. I personally think, but I think it's going to drop lower too, by the way. And it could be, you might be able to swoop it up for 6 cents. I hope I get some money by then, because I'd like to get a bunch of XLM. I have a little bit of it, but the wicked is showing us everything before our faces. Pray that we are not deceived. Yeah, I don't know, Lonnie, man. It's going to be okay. I realized today, like, I have a good amount of silver. Yeah, you're good, man. Everyone's good. You guys have been stocking up. I mean, it's not a time. I don't think it's a time to really go crazy, but I I was just thinking like, like the less time we spend in our intellects, the better. I mean, um, Muskegon. Yeah, I love that Muskegon. Your husband doesn't. It was so upset. Yeah, it's hard. Relationships are hard right now because people are. We won't need money. Yeah, at the end of the day, we really won't need money. We won't really care about money. This is a false illusionary world, and we've been living in this like demonic, money world. That it's like kind of like that movie. I think it's a Wonderful Life. With Clarence the Angel and the it's just like, at the end of the day, man, in the demonic world, like they go into the demonic world, it's all about money and, casinos and all this stuff. But in the real world, man, I mean, we're going to be living with hydrogen energy. There's going to be like everything is going to be cheap. I mean, it may take us a little while to get there. So you're right. I mean, it isn't going to hurt to have a little silver, a little XLM or whatever, XRP. But once we get there, this whole world is going to be like, our grandchildren are going to be like, well, what was it like when everything was about money, and you're going to be like, well, I can't even really remember it. I remember, oh yeah, I remember like being nervous that like I wasn't making enough on my job to pay my credit card bills. But, but I started listening to this guy, Elliot. He said, "Don't worry about it. It's all gonna crash." I mean, it's like having insurance. I mean, they told me, my job, you're gonna lose your insurance, buddy. You'll have no insurance. And I'm like, woohoo! I don't have to get sick. Anyway, um, live in the mountains. Yeah, with your own little farm, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a whole totally different world, man. No, no car, no polluting cars, no gas, no, you're not going to spend all your money on gasoline and your energy bills, your heat and your electric and all this. It's going to be gone. It's just going to be like, wow, man, what do I want to do today? What do I really feel like doing today? And that's why I'm trying to set everyone up, because I really believe that's where we're heading. We're heading to a world where, yeah, the electric is crazy. It's nuts. I mean, it's nuts. It's literally taxation without representation. They are stealing our money big time on all levels, and we just have to like just they're about to go down, man. The whole system. I can't really imagine what it's going to look like in a week, or in 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a different world. Could be a different world come Monday. I mean, it's your brother will get your sight back. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All these things, man. They're talking about. I just read a thing about med beds coming out like sooner than we think, and they're all going to be free, and it's going to be. It's just going to be a totally different world. The dudes are going to be gone, man. They're going now. Hey, Gina. I'm hearing something in the background. I'm wanting, I live alone, so when I hear something, hello, I probably left a window open, and it tends to be windy here. Thank you, God. Yeah, cures for yeah. There's not even going to be a cancer. Cancer is going to be like, so what's cancer, man? It's like I never heard of that, because it's all artificially produced. It's all man-made. Oh, yeah, yeah. This little get some air in here. Mackinac Island. Mine, I'm an Aquarius. I have no earth in my sign. I'm completely in the air, and I do have my Venus is in Scorpio. That's why I'm like confused, about those kinds of things, about love issues. But I'm really an Aquarius, like pretty much to the T. But I'm all air, man. I'm not grounded at all. I don't live on the planet the way other people do. I kind of visit the earth sometimes. But yeah, it's all going to come crashing down now, and we're going to come out on top. Those of us, we've been waiting for this. We've been stockpiling. We got a little bit of food. Julie, I'm sorry. Maybe you'll start. You and your husband will start to get along again. I mean, it's hard. I mean, my wife. I don't want to go into it, but she was nice about it, but she didn't really. She and my son were just like, when are you going to get over this? It's like that was years ago. A huge step up with U.S. and NATO. Yeah, secret. Yeah. Kiev was taken out. Yeah, they didn't have a chance. Grandbabies. Yeah, man. I mean, it'd be nice. Me too, man. I mean, I got to get my son has to get married first, but try not to bring it up around him. Yeah. Wispy wind being. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not, I'm like not grounded. I'm not grounded the way other people are grounded. I'm grounded in a different way though that other people probably don't understand. Your husband passed away in 2000. So that's a while. Gemini in 5 places. Wow. I just got out of a marriage with a Gemini, man. It was interesting. Yeah, awesome Shabbos. Yeah, Shabbos was awesome. Virgo, I am what I am. Virgo, yeah. I married. I think my second wife was a Virgo. She was all about like putting things in the dishwasher correctly. I remember my wives by like what thing pissed them off the most about me. With my second wife, it was how I stacked up dishes in the dishwasher. I think my first wife had maybe issues with the seat. I can't remember, or the toilet paper cap. I can't remember. The last one, it was everything. Okay, whatever. Taurus, yeah, man. So we got this, guys. Everything good? Well, let's look at some intel. The intel's coming in real. Whoa! What's going on? This came in really fast. All this new intel. Just in Silicon Valley on Friday paid out annual bonuses to some eligible U.S. employees just hours before the bank was seized by the U.S. government. That's interesting. Thread by Julie Kelly, too, she says, a 96-page detailed intelligence and response prep document created by D.C. Metropolitan Police relating to January. They've never seen this before. Interesting. A 96 intelligence response created by DC related to, they've never seen this before. Never seen it before. Never. Oh gosh, she looks like Gila. Okay. Josh Haley, China has worked so hard up against this, the medical origins bill. They wrote to my office demanding we drop it. I thought I'd update President Z on this today. The U.S. representative, following the Senate, unanimously adopted the bill to declassify U.S. government intelligence on the origins of the medical thing. I know you are keenly, okay, so that's to China. So that's coming out, man. Now, how is that going to, how are the normies? I mean, how is somebody who doesn't know about this yet and is figuring that people seem to be dying lately a lot? I don't know why. Maybe it's something in the air, when they find out, that it could be something that, very, very sinister. will they, what they will be forced to wake up, I would think. California wine industry faces financial crisis with majority of vineyards locked out of their accounts amid SVB collapse. The California wine industry is facing crisis. Wow. No wine, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my, this isn't good. That is not good. Oh no. Wine industry. And this is all has to do with, and what if this all has to do with Gilligan? 16th largest bank, not the biggest by any means, all eyes on larger ones than Chase. Oh, wait. So this bank had something to do with Gilligan. Yeah, but how, I don't understand girls. I just realize, I mean, time and time again, I'm like, I just, I don't know. See, women are they just, they marry me and they think they think because I'm like an easygoing guy, like, just, he'll just do what we say and it'll be, be easy like a little puppy. And I'm just like, I'm not a puppy. I'm sweet and I'm like, I'm nice, but I'm thoroughly and utterly going to do what I'm going to do, man, and no one's going to stop me. So that's what, it's a kind of a contradictory, like my personality doesn't really match my the way I actually am. So it can be misleading, and that's probably why that's why I've been married so many times. Anyway, they figure, he's easy, we'll push him over, man. He's, okay, what's coming in? This is a good thing. Notice how it repeats in Signal. Midnight Rider. I don't know what this is. Okay, Elon is posting cat and bear market comms left and right. Dead cat bounce. It is temporary short-lived recovery of asset prices from a prolonged decline or a bear market that is followed by the continuation of the downtrend. The name dead cat bounce is based on the notion that even a dead cat will bounce if it falls far enough and fast enough. Dead cat bounce has nothing can stop this. Desperate agencies do stupid things. Dead cat bounce. You may, oh wow, intel's coming out so fast. You may have the site, but we have the source. Okay, let's see what this is about. Pro Mr. T conspiracy monger. 17 calls for regime change in Iran. Okay, I don't know what that. I don't know. Let's go back to here. Panic is good. Panic is right. July 2018, the month the world discovered the truth. Conspiracy no more. Time to feed. 9:48, extreme efforts to kill login devices. Extreme efforts to censor. Extreme efforts. Dead cat bounce. Enjoy the show. Bring the rain. They're saying I think they're censoring on Twitter a bit. This is a good thing. Notice how he repeats signal, right? Make sure your Signal. I got to make sure my son actually downloaded his Signal account. I find it strange that people are attempting to throw out all the obvious fruit that's risen from EM's move to take over Twitter and allow at least some red pill rhetoric on the platform. Although I found it rather frustrating that many 17s aren't being reinstated at this time, I find myself thinking of the simple fact it's not about us. The truth is spreading worldwide, and much of it is due to JB and his preposterous, almost comical displays of incompetence. It's not about any one person, black hat, white hat, or gray. You can't deny that God is using EM's actions, whether he has mixed motives or not. No one can stop God's plans, and nothing can truly get in his way. We are leaving Mitzrayim. We're leaving Egypt. Nothing can stop this. God says at 12 midnight, you're out, man. Just get your stuff. Slap your matzah on your back and let's go. Come on, man. Hurry up. Let's go. Come on. We're going. We're going. Can you imagine trying to schlep 2 million people out of Egypt in the middle of the night? I mean, no offense. I mean, since I'm Jewish, I know how hard it is to move Jewish people. I mean, come on, man. Come on, guys. Let's go. We got to go. I remember like trying to get my family in the car, you know. Come on. We said we're going to be there 9 hours ago. Let's go. Come on. One more. Okay. One more sandwich. We got to make one more sandwich just in case, you know. But you got to bring 5 extra dresses in case. Yeah, I know. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're leaving Mitzrayim. We're leaving the Matrix once and for all. Nothing can stop what's coming. It's biblical. This is biblical. Okay. All right. So let's keep going here. I'm sorry. I got excited. What's this? Unfortunately, I see too much complaining in the guise of red pilling in 17 circles when we live in one of the most incredible moments in history to be alive. Continue to complain and you will find yourself in a pit of despair on a daily basis. You're setting yourself up for failure if you don't protect the thoughts that entertain by your mind. You're going to wear yourself down to complete exhaustion if all you do. Okay, we all know this. This is not for my community, our community. This is not for us because we already know this. My superintendent, I'm in a new building for me, and I love the superintendent. I always, you know, to me, like when I would go to a new school, which was a lot because they moved me around all the time. The first I would make friends with the custodian first before the principal. You know, that guy's a bum. You know, he's corrupt. But the janitor, you got to get to know right away. But anyway, so my janitor here, my friend. It's not my janitor. He's the super. He's the super. He's the super. It's a big building here, and he says. He says, I go to this woman and she's so upset and this is wrong and this is wrong. He says, some people just want to be miserable. I said, yeah, man, there's nothing you can do. You know, they just, you just got to get out of the way. I mean, it's a choice, misery or non-misery or joy is a choice. People don't realize it. Okay. Biblical. Yes, indeed, man. Praise God. This is nothing can stop what's coming, nothing. And it is biblical. These are the good old days. Okay. So we're in the good old days. That comes from Elon, you know, never forget. Let me just read this one. When we're going to stop putting up with idiots in this country and just say it's mandatory to get the medical thing. That was Howard Stern. Howard Stern, the big lib. Okay. You know what? I'm not going here. Okay, you know what? That's too dangerous for me because I had my channel. You can't. That's called cyberbullying. Howard's a cool dude. I love Howard. You know, but so many of my friends from like high school are on the wrong side of history. I mean, you know, I came from a very liberal community, and they're just like they're so insistent on sticking. Master Blaster. Yeah, man. I mean, he's not really janitor. He's a super, man. This guy's a super, but he's like, he has to deal with people. And he's just like, some people are just like, there's nothing you can do. They're going to be they just want to be miserable. They're comfortable in their misery. Oprah said, maybe I can pin things, right? Let's see. Oprah said a guy who was wanting to help people said, humans? The look on her face was shocking. Huh. The 2-door system after heart. Yeah, follow the money, but they're going, man. I mean, once their banks are gone, they're going to lose control. This should have happened in 2008, but we weren't ready yet. The White Hats weren't ready. God wasn't ready. Lobster and uphold. Yeah. Good evening. Hey, Melody. I think Oprah is Funky Cold Medina. Randy, what's up, man? Randy, I got a box full of cups. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know why I told you to ship them to me, but I'll figure it out. Randy, if you're Jewish, you have to take each before you use a piece of like cutlery or a keli, a vessel. You have to dip it in a mikvah. So I would have to take all those cups down. I mean, I can't. It's just me here. So but anyway, I don't know. But if somebody, I think it was somebody wanted to sell them. Somebody want I we could. Randy is just so nice. And he doesn't want any money. But I got to check him out first. I'm sure they're beautiful. Let me check them out. And but somebody could sell. Somebody could sell them on the community. And yeah, I know, Chris. Yeah, I'll let you say it for me. That it's just unacceptable. Yeah, you got yeah. Let them keep food for yourself and give them away to the channel. Yeah, maybe I could maybe I can send them to people. Maybe when people send me beautiful things like Peggy's listening. I want to say hello to Peggy and her grandson. You guys are the best. Okay. I I don't think of myself as I don't have a self-image like I'm like a celebrity, but some people get a kick out of hearing their name on thing, and that's beautiful, man. What is a mikveh? So a mikveh is a stream or a in synagogues, we have mikvahs in the basement. The mikvah is a body of water that's fed by the rain or fed by a spring. It has to be mayim chayim, meaning continual water. And we immerse our bodies. Women immerse their bodies before they get with their husbands every month. If they still are young enough to have their cycle, they go to a mikvah every month to clean up, and then they meet with their husband again. And we also have to what's called toivel all our vessels in the mikveh. Like before I can drink from this cup, I had to. So I'm lucky enough to live right on the ocean. So the ocean is considered a mikveh. So I can just go down to the mikveh. That's why I bought some high boots so I can go to. I tried doing it with regular boots. Not so easy because the ocean comes right up on you. So I got some high boots so I can go down. I just bought a frying pan, for example. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to go down with my frying pan, say a bracha, say a blessing, and then dip it in the mikveh, which is the ocean. But it could be it could be a pool in the bottom of the synagogue. Like the men, before they pray in the morning, they immerse themselves in a mikveh. That's religious guys. I used to do that every day. I haven't done it for a while. I'm kind of out of phase with my tradition right now, but I think in the summer I will jump in the ocean every morning. I mean, you're supposed to do it naked, so maybe I'll take off my bathing suit and just jump in the water, or take off my bathing suit once I'm in the water. Cloning people since 1935, if not before. Yeah, yeah, Melody. Yeah, I wish, man. Okay, so to Ledger. Yeah, thank you, Julie. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. But like I said, I don't really feel like I'm like I do not feel like a big shot or a celebrity. It's just like otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this. I think I'd be too nervous because I don't have that much of a. I was thinking today, you'll scare the fish, right? There are whales out there, man. You got whales out there. This is like a rugged place to live. Go to the ledger, yeah. Yeah. Listen, from what I understand, everything's being tracked by the White Hats on the QFS, and they got it all pretty much in uh, in order. Don't care for crypto. I know me neither. I agree with you. I Years ago I tried to be a crypto channel because I was very into crypto for a while. Then I lost all my XRP. Now I'm just like, it's nice. Maybe some days I'll get it. Maybe I'll get my XRP and my thousands of videos that YouTube stole from me. Okay, so never forget, these people said, okay, lots of research on Terramar up there. Okay, the Gilligan, the skipper too. Marianne do, there's Gilligan. I don't want to get a copyright thing. But how the undersea tunnel was built. Okay, China Tuesday, Bitcoin next. Bitcoin's going to go to, if you own any Bitcoin, man, get rid of it. I can see as a streaker in the 70s. Yeah, no, I wasn't in the 70s. I would think I was, what was I doing in the 70s? I was finding myself, man. I was in, first went to Nashville when I was 19 years old. I dropped out of college and went straight to Nashville. Started, trying to sell my songs and playing banjo. And then I ended up trying to be a good boy so hard. I went back to college after like 5 years later. I tried so hard to be like normal and be a nice boy. It just never works for me. I can't fake it. Gilligan had a video where she found out that there were clones in the biblical days. I wouldn't be surprised, man. These people have been on the planet a long time. Esther had a clone that saved her from having to sleep with the king. That is interesting. John F. Streak, cool. Iraqi dinner just went international. Revalue next. That's good news. I think the Zim went up too. You saw a streaker with your mom, yeah. Hey Brian, how's it going? Are you in Arizona yet? I got to watch that. Make a short. What's the general doing? Wearing a dress will be a hit. Yeah. I don't really control my shorts. The shorts are all done by my buddies in Nepal. They are so cool, man. It's just hashgacha pratis. It's just divine providence that the people who work on my videos are from Nepal because they're like so holy. Mega church is going to be exposed. Yeah. I went online and I saw that Zims were up a bit, but I don't know if you can cash them in. The 70s was a weird time. Yes, the 70s was definitely a weird time. I went from being a country boy to being I think was that the late the late 80s. I went from being a country picker in the early 70s to being a punk rocker at the end of the things. I dropped out of a bunch of different colleges. I had, in those days when I had a love affair, it was like devastating when it ended, Anyway, it was a weird time. Can't be normal no matter what. Yeah, I've really been trying for years, and I don't even try anymore. And it's I did try for 20 years. I was pretty normal. I stayed in Crown Heights, and I was Hasidic, and I davened every day, but after this medical thing, I was just like, man, I can't hang out here anymore. High school in the late 70s. Me too. I graduated in 73. I also was very stoned on all kinds of weird drugs, not good drugs, and playing all kinds of weird musical situations like punk rock bands in New York City, and which really bad for your health. All around drummery, yeah. But when it comes to streak, total look lower. It's not me. Graduated in 82. Yeah, that was like 10 years after me. Go Gold returns to resources. God returns all resources. Yeah. International currencies. Rachel Rose. All right. So let's see. I think let me just see if there's anything on the White Hat channel. That's my go-to channel. Crash, then Declass. Okay, so I mean the information is going to be pouring out next weekend, and the whole. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember 2008, but it was like anything. I think this is the same old post. Oh no, she's got a new post. Wow. Okay, we got to read this. Wow, it's a long one. Ooh. Wow, a couple of long ones. Okay, let's see. Let me just see how many. Oh my gosh. I've been asleep at the wheel. It's 8:30. We still have a little time, right? What time do we start? Quarter of? Gee, where does she start with this? Okay, wait a minute. With the cartel members, we got that. Some of all fears. All right, you know what? I'm going to read this from the. So that noise, man, it could be. Okay, I don't know how much of this is new, but this intel is. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. Okay. A week ago, I reported white hats inside NATO met with several different EU leaders and top commanders, and several DS commanders were absent from the meeting, and the BJ administration wasn't invited to the meeting. Here's what's happening. A few days ago, after the secret meeting, the New York Times dropped a major false story saying that intelligence suggests pro-U country group sabotage pipelines, U.S. officials say. If you don't already know, the New York Times is the mouthpiece of the three-letter agency that starts with a C, and they use the New York Times to drop stories to create narrations, seeding stories, mockingbird operations. As you know, this would have broken my father's heart because he thought, I mean, I remember he read the New York Times cover, every day, and we would talk about it all day long. Well, excrement, yeah, the reason why. Okay, okay, let me keep going. Why are they doing this? Because, well, inside cables reports Germany wants out of this war. If you remember, Germany Prime Minister met with Xi, I think that's how you pronounce his name, the Chinese guy, 2 months ago, and I reported a secret deal with Russia was made. And the deal with BRICS would work with Germany in the coming future and help Germany into a superhouse, not dependent on the bad guys, on the dudes. But Germany would be in the first North European government to work side by side with BRICS and bring the new age of a gold-backed system, and eventually Hungary, Belarus, France, Italy, Austria would start domino effect and fall behind Germany. And Turkey would leave NATO and join the BRICS. Cables report the secret meeting in the US centered. Okay, so there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And the US attack on German oil, I shouldn't even say that. That was coming from the country R has created devastation in the German economy. This was an act of war against Germany. Germany wants out of this U war, right? The country U. An agreement was made between Germany and the three-letter agency that starts with a C, was to blame. Okay, so there's a lot about the pipes thing. Panic is setting in for Davos. The dudes, military intelligence reports of the Nord Stream thing. Trump, Mr. T getting ready to expose them all. T gave you comms. Germany totally controlled by the country R. it would take less than 32 hours to round up. I've read this one before, but this is worth repeating. 16,000 top leaders, high level and mid commanders of ANTIFA. 32 hours, 16,000 of these guys. And remember, they just arrested 64,000 gang members in Ecuador that were going to help them. Now it's becoming more evident that alliance military operations are taking place. The three-letter agencies are collapsing, and billions of their assets were seized in the 64,000 arrests. And their panic is that the U.S. banks is also connected to the laundering, to Middle America working with the cartels. All the same, Mr. T. McCarthy releases January 6 videos. Panic in D.C. as their narrative is falling apart, and the BO military coup revelations are coming to exposure. From T to McCarthy to T. Carlson to EM. Is becoming obvious to patriots that have been following 17 operations that the military alliance is bringing everything together, and the bad boys that hurt people are coming down, with Gilligan's Island list already circulating through the government. We read this post before. Let me just see what this last one is. Oh, this is second to last. Okay, so they arrested 64,000 cartel members. We don't need to go through this one again. Let me just see what else is here. Right, they were doing a lot of deeds for the dudes. Yeah, so Mr. T promised to eliminate 13. Okay, is this the last of the sum of all fears? In the movie, the DS lower-level powers are given the green light to bring a near-death civilization event, a nuke thing, but this will not be real because the dudes are trying to overthrow the country R and need to cause chaos. A false flag event will bring U.S. and the country R into a Cuban missile crisis situation. But back channels between R and the White Hats will save the world and stop the nuke war. Okay, guys, so this is incoming. There is a huge reason why 17 shared this information. Now the DS is coming closer to this big false flag. In the beginning of the movie, Russia is headed for an attack on another country, which they did not do. But from military standpoint, it does not dismiss the blame, but embraces the situation, which will lead out to finding that the dudes did it all. Right now in DC, the bad guys are desperate to stop all the exposure. A few days I warned you the military wires. The wires are going crazy, and Intel, we're expecting a huge event to hit in the next coming days or weeks. It's getting hot as the DS is cornered and getting desperate for a massive false flag event to start a full war, and their crimes inside the medical situation. Is this the last one? Okay, now I'm at the last post. 17 was giving full drops of treason years ago and giving the papers and receipts on the BO and the three-letter agency regime. Then 17 channels began using the T word more often in their broadcasts. Now T is constantly using the T word, okay? TREASON, very often weekly in his speeches. Congress is talking T against tech, big, right? The biggest podcast channels are talking T. Joe Rogan, now T is trending. We are heading for the major part of the storm, and the DS is in panic. The bad guys shut down Tucker for the time being. But as you countermeasures are in place. Why did Fox go to the deep state and give full permission for the videos to be aired? Just 2 weeks ago, T threatened FOX again publicly. Rupert is currently in a public spat with Mr. T. It's all a show. I've been telling as several other good channels have been telling you the past 2 years and a half. The military alliance operations have gone to CNN and some other MSM channels and made sure they will play ball with the white hats when the time comes. If FOX does not choose the right path, they will see the death penalty. Okay? So the deep state military against T that took place. Okay, you're watching a movie unfold as military operations, continuity of government, de-evolution plan is currently taking place, all leading to 11.3, military occupation, laws of war, behind the scenes, white hats are pulling strings. How do you think EM acquired the Birdland platform? You would have thought Billy G, the guy from Amazon, the guy from Microsoft, the guy from Meta, all the bad guys that pulled their money together and brought out and outbought the Birdland. What happened? Military alliance operations blocked the DS in acquiring the Birdland, the bird. After Bin Zalman, the powerful allies of Mr. T, controls large portions of big TECH with tens of thousands of the richest shareholders through his subsidiary companies and investors. They blocked Blackstone and GOG. Everything is leading to military tribunals. Exposure of the medical thing, the selection process, all the things are about to come out. The crime that starts with a T, the storm, Mr. T is holding very important cards. T says Durham probe exposing the crime of the century, predicts it's just the beginning. It's only the beginning. Durham is going to come back. He didn't fail. It's all an act and staging. Inside the devolution plan, thank you, Ezra, Mr. T, Patel, Cheyenne Mountain, trust the plan. Okay, so that was like some quick intel. Just give them away to channel. Okay, and keep it for yourself. Okay, when? Carol wants to know when. When is the? I don't know. I think prices are. I mean, there's going to be a huge crash back to 1955 prices. So, yeah. How it's all going to unfold, I don't know, but it's going to be like, I remember 2008, everybody, where was I in 2008? I was working in the public school system, and I just remember everybody was freaked, like the whole thing was going bad. And what did they do? They helped the bad guys out. So that ain't going to happen this time. Thanks for the sure, Libby Town. Was $40. Can't wait. Yeah, my house. My parents bought a house in Scarsdale they built a house in Scarsdale for $60,000 in 1960, and then it was just sold for $1.5 million. Go figure, man. Is the house worth that much more than it was in 1960? I don't think so. I think the money will be saved. Yeah, I agree with Mike Penny. I think it's going to be fine. I don't think you need to take stuff out. Democrats will lose no matter. Yeah. Well, it's not even Democrats. We're not even talking about Democrats anymore. All the corrupt dudes are going to be out. Yeah, I hope Mike's well. He's a sweetheart, man. I really liked him. I liked being on his show. That was really fun. Gold laser. Let's pin this. I brought my wheelbarrow to the bank today. Turns out I only need an envelope. Yeah, I don't think you need to, Brian. I think everything's going to be okay. What to take place in this nation will bend the minds even of those who thought they knew. Right? We're going to right the ship. Take that to the crowd. Absolutely, absolutely. That's from Taters and Eggs. That's a great name, Taters and Eggs. Not sure how it will unfold, Gary, but don't do it. You'll never get it back. If I want to change. Oh yeah, should we play a bit? Should I play some guitar? I kind of wanted to play my. I over Shabbos. I had some ideas about my the song about Jericho. Let me just. You're not allowed to write on Shabbos. So instead of writing, I cut this out from a oil jar. It says cold. I wanted to put the word cold. Now I have a pen, so I can actually change it on the lyrics. We're happy to buy the home they want, right, Doreen? We don't need a song, right? Everybody's good. Didn't notice yet, Tanya. What did I not notice? Probably everything, right? I can't find. I was at another channel, just left, and they were so negative, naysayers. Yeah, man, how can you be negative? This is what we've been waiting for. I know. That's why I don't. That's why I don't get why this channel hasn't blown up. I don't get it. I mean, we're too happy. We have good news. I mean, oh, there are 1,000 people on the chat. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's kind of blowing up, man. Outside your building, just in case. Never play Jericho outside your building. Truth Seekers, 88 on Rumble. Yeah, I'm getting my Mandalorian. I'm going to rev it up to 88 and go into another dimension, right? Everyone else is Monday morning quarterbacks. You want a song? Yeah. Yeah, I like Mike Penny. I think like for me, the General Wearing a Dress. Yeah. Oh, that's the blues song. Let's see if I can. Let me just try. I actually. I mean, it'd be better if I didn't play. Think we are positive. Yeah. I mean, how can you not be positive? I don't get it. It's just like my super said. Some people just want to be miserable. Could Postmate was the last. Could you post my email? Yeah. Yeah. Let me do it. Let's see. I have it. Let me see if I do it right. Okay. I actually know it by heart, I think. Freedom Farms, right? Farms. Freedom Farms. Oh gosh, what's the third word? I had it written down somewhere around here. Freedom Farms. Here it is. Freedom Fields Farm. Okay, I'm sorry. Freedom FIELDS lowercase FARMS arms at was it Hotmail or uh, I don't know, Freedom Farms at I don't know what. Praying Medic has great videos. Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay. I have all the Freedom Farms. I just need to know what it's at. Let's see, Julie. Truth Seekers. That's great. That poor guy has died. Sing the new DeLorean song, right? Hotmail, okay, at HOTMAIL.com. Okay, so if you could, if you want to get like the best soap imaginable, get order from give Julie Harris an email at freedomfieldsfarms@hotmail.com, and we're going to have to do that in the future because my we're trying to like sort of encourage people to well, anyway, the show more is not completely in my hands right now, so I'm sharing it with my buddies. We're trying some new stuff, but I will still you know I will still push people. I mean, I think it's very important. Maybe we even need another a platform, or we can do it in Patreon. I'm not sure how it's going to all. I'm not sure what the next move is going to be. Sending the lizards packing. Yeah, it's all natural soap. It's gorgeous soap. I mean, I use it myself. It's tremendous soap. I totally do it. And don't forget also, if you're an ASEA man, check out ASEA. Check out the LifeWave products. If you got this thing, man, there's a way to work. If you have these two things, both work on your DNA. Check out Eon's all organic powder things. And by the way, I found out if you are already ordering, the powders, you don't have to get the same order each month. You can change the order each month. I mean, I get it every month. But I had too much green shake and I wanted more of the dark berry shake, so I changed my order for the next month. And I'm thinking about going to a meeting at with ASEA. So but I think I'll still be able to broadcast. I think the patches are pretty miraculous. I really do. I use them also. And ASEA also, man, it's just amazing. I mean, because I didn't really have any real ailments, except my foot was in a lot of pain before I started doing ASEA. I was in a lot of pain. My foot really hurt, and it doesn't hurt at all now. And the LifeWave, everything. I think they all go together. And the organic shakes. Now I'm like being much more careful about the food that I get. I'm trying to stay away from, was it glycosets? I'm staying away from any vegetables or fruits. Well, fruits, vegetables that are not organic. I'm just staying away from them. Even I'm realizing my elephant garlic is probably not organic, and they say it's not really even garlic. It's actually leeks. I think leeks maybe. Gout from too much sugar. Yeah. Homemade soaps. Yeah. Freedom Fields. Julie Harris's soaps are really amazing, and she can really use the help right now. So, you'd be doing her a really big favor. And we'll do this. We'll continue to post things here, just so everybody knows. But and if you're interested in the business of ASEA, or Life Waves or anything else, but particularly in ASEA, we'll be doing a Zoom meeting on Monday. So, make sure you come to the Zoom meeting, and hopefully this channel will blow up, and then I won't have to be, so you're going to be free. Yeah. Right. Yeah. The med beds are going to be free. I posted an article on one of the Intel channels. Sheepdog is the bomb. Yeah. Yeah. I like Sheepdog. Yeah. 170. All right, guys. Wow. We had a good crowd tonight. So we'll continue to please send me any questions, right? I can make specific batches, especially if there are any allergies. Okay. So blues guitar, 12-bar blues. I hope you have the call in soon. I have to play it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll have to play. Yeah. Tracy send an email. Yeah. Tracy's been a big help to me also. Love you all. Thanks, Raven. Raven, you've been here a lot, man. Listen, we got this far. It's pretty amazing, Yeah, don't buy from scammers. Don't buy ASEA from scammers. And also, we want to work together. We want to grow a community of people who are prosperous and outside of the mainstream economy. Although the mainstream economy, I think, is going to be toast pretty soon. You hear music, yeah? All right, yeah. I think maybe we'll wait till tomorrow on the music, unless anyone's really in Ezekiel 33. I'm not so bucky on the prophets, and I don't actually own a book. Godspeed. Okay, so we'll see you guys in the morning, God willing, and we got this. This is really good news. We're really heading for the promised land, right? We're heading for the promised land. That's what the song is about. That's what that Winds of Jericho is about. So we're all heading for the promised land, man. Yeah. Tomorrow's good on music. Okay, great. Okay, so adios, amigos, and we will catch you in the morning, and God bless you all. Thanks for coming.